Hey guys, it's Maria. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to share with you my once a week evening treatment skincare routine. I will be entirely honest with you. I am more busy now than I've been in a very long time with work especially. So that really limits me to the ability of being able to mask properly or do a sheet mask or any type of treatment like that. And I really feel like that's essential to me. I do have very normal prone to dry, dehydrated skin. I have had dry patches in the past around my temples and definitely on my chin area. Because I've been working so crazy, because I'm not drinking nearly enough water and too much coffee, my skin is leaning on the drier side again, and it's definitely feeling kind of dull. And so because I don't have a time to really take the time to do a proper mask, I was kind of looking for different alternatives on what else I can do. And thankfully, I got this in the mail about a month ago, a little over a month ago, and that is a 3-step system that I've been using by Alabaster. So what I really like about this product is it's a very small business. They're natural ingredients, which is wonderful. And I will go through right now what I do once a week in the evening, because for me, it's so quick, helps me get my makeup off, helps me do a little bit of an exfoliation, and I don't have to worry. Even though I love layers and things like that, it fits in perfectly for a once a week treatment routine. So I really have been enjoying it. First off the bat, I love that everything's in cardboard and recyclable, even the instructions you can plant in your garden, which is awesome. It's definitely a little bit of multi-purpose in here, and I love the glass bottles and packaging for sure. So the 3-step system is the cleansing milk, the toning mist, and the repair serum. So the serum is really an oil. This is definitely where your exfoliation comes through, and this gives you a little added pH balance and moisture to your skin. So this has been a really nice system. So your step 1 is the cleanse, step 2 is the tone, and step 3 is to restore. The cool thing about this serum, and we'll start step 3 as like a pre-step 1, is that you can use this to remove your makeup. So this is nice because I don't have to sit and think, how am I going to remove my makeup? Which way am I going to do it? I use 2 pumps here, rub it in my hands, and I only really apply makeup around my eye area. I don't wear foundation or anything, and since I'm going to be kind of cleansing the rest of my face, I'm just going to concentrate it on where I have makeup. This repair serum is infused with potent botanicals to retexture and tone, and definitely smells of rose, and it has metafoam, seed oil, comfy leaf extract, rose, and rose absolute. So I wipe a couple swipes on my hands, and then I just go to town on my eyes. I do like that I could just pull this box out and just from start to finish, I don't have to worry about anything else. When I'm in a pinch, when I'm in a crunch, it kind of simplifies everything in my skincare routine, but gives me that treatment. It's efficient, effective, but it's simple. And for me, as a mom of 2, I work long hours and my husband has opposite hours that I do. It's really quite handy, and I've been really liking it because it's really kind of takes the guesswork. I do have a lot of products I do like to use, and sometimes it can be overwhelming and I just say forget it and I'm busy and I go to bed with my makeup on, I'm not gonna lie. So I just make sure that everything's nice and taken off. It's very similar to how I usually oil cleanse. When I'm sure I've got everything broken up, then I just go in with a warm wet washcloth and I'll take that off. I just make sure this is really warm. I'll lay this on my eyes to kind of get the steam to break up some of the oil and help take off the makeup. I don't wear long wearing makeup. It's all natural Great Beauty brands. So, and usually it's the end of a 12-hour shift. So it's not usually lasting, but that is where a lot of my makeup is concentrated. So I like to make sure it's off. So my makeup is properly taken off. The next step is step 1, which is the Lemon Cure Cleansing Milk. This smells of lemon, it's got sea salt in it, and what it has also in here is salicylic acid, and salicylic acid is a chemical exfoliator. Helps to slough off the dead skin cells that are laying on the top of your skin. So this has been really nice. You can use this as a mask, but I like to just use this and go in as a really good exfoliator for my skin. So when it comes to this for me, I want to make sure my skin is really damp. The less damp my skin is when I go to use this, the more intense it is. So I have very normal, not sensitive skin, but I like to make sure I've got a good little wetness going to kind of dilute this a little bit. So my skin is really, really damp. Then I'm going to go in with a few pumps 4 of this cleansing milk. You can see it's quite milky. Then I rub it in my hands, and then I start to rub it in my skin. This has more of a watery texture, but you can definitely sense the salt in it. So it definitely has exfoliating properties. I would say that it can be intense if you use a lot or if you have sensitive skin. For me, it seems to me that it's working, and it's really kind of giving my skin a proper exfoliation. So I haven't found the need to go more often than a week. If you have sensitive skin, if you don't like to exfoliate that often, if you just have pretty normal skin, I think once a week is really appropriate. You can use, for the cleansing milk, you can use the oil and the toner just generally as a really super simplified system in the morning to cleanse and moisturize your skin, and then to tone a little bit. But I like to use this whole system all together once a week. I do have other things I like to go through, but this is nice when I don't want to think about it, when I want it super simple, to kind of give my skin that treatment that maybe a mask would do. You can use this as a mask. I've not done that yet. I don't know if I feel the need. It says you can leave for 5 to 10 minutes, or you can use it sparingly as a shaving cream. So that would be interesting. So I really just work it into the areas that I know kind of collect oil, get a little bit more problem areas, definitely my chin, the sides of my mouth, my temples, and then the sides of my nose. And then once I'm done, I just wash it off with tepid water. So now that's properly washed off, I can already feel the texture of my skin being incredibly smooth and silky soft. So it's really nice to be able to do that. I don't want to over exfoliate. Once a week is really easy for me to remember, to kind of do, and I don't need any more. I don't have really a lot of issues with blemishes. I've got one right now, but that's not really a problem. I haven't found the need to do it more, so once a week has worked out really perfect for me. Once I've gotten that off my face, then we're going to go in with the Facial Tone Morning Rose Craft Distilled to Clarify and Minimize Pores Toner. This is a nice, I like that the toner has a lot more ounces than the other two, because we all go through toner a lot more. So if it was the same size, who are we going to kid? This toner definitely smells of rose and peppermint. It's very refreshing, but it's not too invigorating. It's just a nice light scent. This also has obviously rose, it has bergamot, it has some citrus lime fruit oil, it's got some peppermint, a little bit of salicylic acid and sorbic acid. I don't find that it's overly hydrating. It seems very toning, but not stripping. And so this I like a lot too. You can also use this as a refresher in the morning, but I want to kind of keep it, I don't want to get out of one too quickly. So once it's kind of in my skin absorbed, it absorbs rather quickly. And so I like to just kind of let that sink in before I go back to step 3, which is the repair serum. So this definitely smells of rose. It's a very typical oil. And so this is really nice. I just put a couple more pumps of this, rub it in my hands, I pat my face to kind of lock in the moisture. And that's really it. This is perfect for somebody that's busy, for somebody that who's super new to skincare and exfoliation, who kind of wants a really super simple system that can have multi-purpose. You can really clean your face. You can do a mask. It tones. You can refresh with the spray. You can use it as a moisturizing a moisturizer for the oil, or you can get your makeup off with it too. So it really is an all-in-one system in 3 simple steps. I think that the amounts in each bottle is really appropriate. I've been using it weekly for at least a month, and it's been really nice. I like the way that the texture of my skin feels, so I've really been enjoying this system. Nothing is, there's no synthetic fragrances or anything else like that. It's all natural ingredients, so even though you've got those nice, beautiful scents, they don't really stick around. So this is nice for me to get my makeup off, wash my face, tone it, moisturize it, and be done. So really I could be done with this whole thing in just a few minutes, which is incredibly nice. It kind of matched up perfectly that I had barely any time, but I was able to still do this. So that is my evening skincare routine once a week with a little bit of a chemical exfoliator. I, again, do not have problem skin, so I didn't really have issues before, but I really love the way that my skin is feeling, especially for the lack of ability to do other treatments to my skin. So this has really kind of picked up where my time and energy has fallen off. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much to St. Alabaster for sending me this system. I've really enjoyed using it, and I hope that you guys check it out too. Talk to you soon. Bye.